Hello and welcome back once again to After the Credits. So, second movie I got around to seeing finally was Office Christmas Party. Yeah, I know it's after Christmas and this really should have been up before or during Christmas along with Bad Santa 2, but I didn't get around to seeing it until recently. So, Office Christmas Party, it had potential, but there wasn't really a whole lot there. You know, it's kind of one of those party movies, like trying to be similar to like what Superbad was, where you're building up to the party and building up to the party. Then finally you have the party, and just the overall movie kind of envelops into this teen cult comedy type of thing. But Office Christmas Party just kind of fell short on all that. One, they're not teens, they're all office workers. Two, the build up is kind of uneventful. It's basically a brother and sister take over a company after their father died. The son is the party guy, and he's the one that the dad always liked and wanted to entrust everything to. The daughter's the more serious, business-oriented one who's actually trying to run the company and trying to meet a bottom line and making budget cuts and layoffs and getting rid of bonuses and closing down locations and stuff like that, which is actually kind of hurting the business more than it's helping. And the brother decides, okay, well, give me one last chance to land this one big client. And in order to do that, he invites him to the office Christmas party, which was originally just going to be a little social gathering. And now he decides that in order to impress this guy, they got to put on this huge club banger. And it doesn't take long to get to the party, and it doesn't take long. At first the party's kind of mellow, everyone's just kind of there. It's kind of like that Revenge of the Nerds thing where they're having the party and everyone's there, but nothing's really happening. And then at some point, the party just kind of takes off and people start to have a few drinks and loosen up, and it just kind of goes from there. And then it's this huge party, and then there's like a side plot with a prostitute trying to steal money and stuff like that. And then the brother and sister reconcile, and it's a mess. It's trying to be something, and it just doesn't really work as well as it wants to. I didn't really find too much of it to be funny. I don't remember laughing very much in it. Overall, it wasn't really a horrible movie. It wasn't really an eventful movie. I mean, stuff happened in it, but it's like, yeah, okay, this is stuff we've seen a bajillion times before, and don't really need to see it again in this type of environment. I appreciate what it was trying to be, but just really, you could have done a lot better with this. Not really a whole lot more to say about it than that. I basically told you the summary of the movie without spoiling too much more. What would I give it as far as a star rating? Honestly, I'd have to say I probably enjoyed this one a little bit better than Nocturnal Animals, just for the quote-unquote comedy aspect of it, even though there wasn't a whole lot of comedy to it. It was still easier to follow and had a more resolved ending than Nocturnal Animals. So on this one, I'd give this one a 2. I was going to say a 2.5, but it doesn't have enough backing it to deserve a 2.5, because if it did, it would end up being a 3, middle of the road. So yeah, this one's just going to be a 2 from me. Sorry for such a short review, but like I said in my previous video, it's starting to get hot in this car, and I do still need to get in the store, get some bread, and get back home. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links are down there in the description. Click the bell up there in the corner. Make sure you're getting notifications when I post new videos. And until next time, we'll see you after the credits.